What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Protective Film Solutions. We've got a full house. We've got a very special project we're finishing up right now.
It's his Prius.
It's my Prius, my Fiat, Logan Subarus. And we have Damon's SVJ, which is finally finished.
It is done.
And it looks
really good. Yeah, I won't go into too many details.
We're gonna get to that point, but right now, this is a typical day for us. Logan, what do we have over here?
A couple more Fiats and Priuses.
Get out of here with that.
I'm just kidding.
918, which is not his favorite car.
No.
Even though it replaced his favorite car, I like this one. Even though I love the CGT, I feel like the 918 gets zero love.
Everyone that has one really loves it. This gentleman has a Carrera GT as well, and he likes this car a lot more than the Carrera GT.
He's got like the halo cars from Porsche. And the older ones too. 993, 996, 997, 991.
Except
everything.
A 996 GT3 RS.
And we know you're watching this video right now, so that's the next purchase. Logan's gonna source one too, even though they're illegal in the States. So this car is actually in because the clear bra is getting removed off of it. It's doing its job, it just wasn't the prettiest install, so we're gonna do a full body, do a ceramic coating, do what we do on these other cars. Got another car over here. This might look familiar. Very similar to what we did on Manny Koshbin's car. This is a new 4GT Heritage Edition. Similar specs. The Heritage Edition is gonna get the numbers on it. It's gonna get the red barrels, a lot more exposed carbon.
Red barrels were an option actually, so some of them had them, some of them did not.
Show them what that looks like down here. So all in here, this is actually the option just for the Heritage, and as Logan mentioned, not all of them came with it. Another thing that people do, see the sticker right here? I don't know what it is. Everybody says leave that on the car.
Leave it on, they don't want it touched.
Yeah.
So this is a 2021 Heritage. We actually just saw the new 2022 Heritage at Car Week. I think the 2021 Heritage is a better edition than the 2022.
So this car is in for the works. Full body, clear bra, underside, rear diffuser, everything. And we've done, I think, just over 60.
I'd say more than that. Probably close to, I remember when I looked it up at least a year ago, we were at like 50. So I want to say we're up to like 70-ish now of the new 4GTs alone.
So that means he's got to host another GT drive.
Yeah, speaking of GT drives, that's why we're doing this car. It's actually off to the 4GT rally in about 2 weeks in Arizona. So if you're in Arizona in about 2 weeks, you'll be seeing at least 100 of these.
This NSX might look familiar because we finished this car a few months ago. This is actually one of two. So you've seen the photos right here. We did these cars a few months back. The car was originally wrapped purple and it came in for the Red Bull livery, which our buddy Danny created. This car unfortunately picked something up on the freeway, hit a tire, and so we have the front bumper that needs the final graphics on it. So it's about to come inside. Super jealous. These guys get to drive both these cars all the way to Texas. I've never been to a Formula One race. You've never gone.
I've never been either, but I'm going next year.
He says it's happening. I would love to.
This guy doesn't have to come with me. I'm going to Miami for F1 in May. Sorry.
There's Miami. It's got F1 now, so
we're going hard.
Yeah, really hoping for that. If not, maybe Austin next year, same time. But either way, I want to get to an F1 race. The top of my list, you already know what it is.
Monaco.
Monaco F1. That will happen once in my lifetime.
Sit back on the new PFS yacht.
No.
Wait, I wish. Maybe I'm dreaming and watch the F1 race.
It's not a thing. All right, guys, let's go inside of the shop. Another big car right now, the new 2022 Porsche GT3. This is a longtime client of ours. He's had a lot of Porsches, and this is our first GT3. And as you can see, Richard is doing a full body stealth on the car. These things are awesome. This one's a manual. So let's go further into the shop right now. It's a full house. I guess I always say that, right? It's always a full house. We've got quite the arrangement of cars right now. We've got a BMW M2 CSR, which is the race version. This car is obviously not a street car, it's a full race car. It's for our friends at McKenna. Also our friends at Apex picked up one of these cars. This is a hot car right now. They're gonna be doing a series at Thermal, which is really cool. So this race car is going to get a livery on it. This might look familiar. This is the previously owned BF Engineering Performante. It's got a full body stealth on there, and obviously the supercharger, adding a little over 200 horsepower. Nick sold the car to our good friend Mike Knapp at Longtail Rally, and now this car is about to get a livery to match similar to the STO. So this one's in production. It's going over to the wrap side shortly. Got a new Mercedes S580 Maybach. It's the two-tone factory finish. Kind of cool. This is another long-time client of mine. Just picked it up, and as you can see, it's got that two-tone look, so it's going to get some clear ball work on it shortly. Got everybody Harrison's car. You guys have seen Harrison's cars in his channel. This is a kind of a one-off 997 manual wide body. I'm not sure what he's doing with the car yet. I'm not sure if he's continuing to build or to sell it, but this thing's definitely unique. Logan's actually been borrowing this car because his Subarus couldn't keep up last weekend. So
Chevrolet legs are doing just fine.
yeah. He actually, if you see inside, he had GMD go through and do a cage on it. It's got the Sparco Halo seat. It's got the OMP quick release wheel. And of course, you can't miss the wide body. This was a wrap we did a while back, designed by Skeppel. So kind of a unique build. Performante might look familiar. This car is back. We did a full body vinyl wrap on it a couple videos ago. Client really loves the color. He actually has the matching GT3RS, which you can see here. We did both of these two cars together. Loves the color so much that we're gonna go and do clear ball on top of it, so that way you can take it on rallies. This guy rips on these cars. Logan's been in a lot of rallies with him too.
Oh my, so fun fact, the gentleman is, I don't wanna, how old would you say Richard is? In his 70s, let's be realistic.
Yeah.
70s, right?
You're 40, Richard, to me.
So I went out on a rally with him in his GT3RS, and I was like, what did I get myself into? Got into some corners. I was like, alrighty, I can hang. This is fun. He was getting down, and yeah. So I mean, VF Supercharged Performante is just a perfect example. So.
Yeah. So a lot of cars. The VF Supercharged Lambo in general is already a crazy car.
That's why we have two of them.
Two Performantes, it's even better. Raptor, we do trucks. Raptors, obviously, a lot of people who own some of the exotics and hypercars own Raptors, Teslas, Mercedes. But that's not why you guys are here. You're here to see one special car, which is behind the wall over here. So without further ado, we have...
No, let's go look at it real quick.
Oh, sorry, it's not done yet. Hold on.
So the special car you guys have all been waiting for is right here. Let's go take a look at it. The Dodge minivan.
Bruh.
Just kidding.
Alright guys, so super excited to finally show this car off. As you can see, it's going through the final stage of ceramic coating, but let's talk about the wrap. How do we get to this point? So obviously this wrap is going to be after the Lamborghini SCV12. That's this track car right here that you see. And originally it's going to be in an orange color. So this is a monochromatic, being the white, gray, black scale. And the reason why is because Damon had an idea a long time ago. He's a huge fan of the Hoonicorn, which is the Mustang here. That's obviously black and gray. About a week and a half ago, we decided to kind of mix the two. And that gave us this final design. So in partnership with Skeppel and Brian, our in-house designer, we've got this kind of coming together, and I love the way it came out. So let's go straight to the wrap. So the whole design with SCV12, it is kind of a random look, and what that's supposed to do is hide the body lines. But when you have an SVJ, I don't think there's anything you can do to hide the arrow that's on the car. It's already over the top and so aggressive. But being a DD car, it needed something other than a traditional color. We were gonna do just a solid color change, but that's boring. And I think that this works out so well for the car. One thing that they decided to do a couple days ago is swap the wheels out. They got them powder coated white. Looks amazing. I think that it pops very well against the monochromatic color. Besides the livery, which is a full printed design, which means that it's all one piece. Of course, we have the final sponsor logos that go on the car. The final design, seeing in person, is cool to see. You always see what the renderings look like, but it's never gonna be the same as the final look. So really happy with the way this car came out, and looking forward to seeing what they do with this car, because he's gonna rip on this car. So even though the yellow looked good, it needed a true DD look, and this is what we came up with. So yeah, there you have it. It's the DD SVJ in its new printed livery. So now it's the final stage. You guys know what this side of the building is. This is where we do our ceramic coatings, specifically our Glanz ceramic coatings. So Vince and Margarito are in the final stage. Car was fully prepped, it's getting coated. Once it's done coating, it'll go through the heat lamps. You'll see it baked on the car. We also ceramic coated the wheels and the calipers as well to make it less likely for the brake dust to stick to it, because they will definitely get some abuse. So look who it is. What do you think, dude?
You know what? I liked it better yellow with the black wheels.
Oh no, it's too late for that. So I was telling them that obviously this is after the SCV12 design, but it's also mixed with the Hoonicorn, the Mustang SCV12.
How about just SC12?
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it's SCV12.
It's the Lamborghini SC12. It's a race car.
Yes.
Yes.
And mixed in with the Hoonicorn style, which is the black and white.
Yes, I just did a project with Hoonigan.
Yes.
And that's why I was inspired. I recently saw the Hoonicorn.
He was inspired so much that he destroyed the whole side of it. I'm just kidding.
I didn't see the Hoonicorn too much though, because mainly in my rearview mirror, but I'm just joking.
Oh, jeez. Big things on this car. If you've already heard it, it sounds ridiculous. It sounds, I mean, you had this thing next to an Apollo, you had a Formula One. This is one of the gnarliest sounding cars. We've heard some CGTs with straight pipes, but I think this might sound better.
It takes a cake for his like the frequency of how high pitch Alex Akitani has been able to design this, and he's got some tricks to how that happens. It's not everyone tries to copy it and no one has.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
And it's also the engineering of like where you place the bends and stuff as well.
All sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really cool. He explained it to me, and I would have to kill you if I explained it to both of you.
Well, before he does that, before he takes the car, Daniel will hit them with an edit right now and do a full once-over. So Johnny's in process doing a full body gloss on the car, and then he's gonna get in the trunk and take off with the owner. And
what? Byron just made a funny joke, I guess. So I guess
he's not funny.
I thought it was pretty funny. He refers to this side of the shop as the slums.
This is the slum right here.
Yeah, he's over here.
That's pretty
he's
messed
over
up.
here working. Right.
Because every time we walk back here, I say the corner spot, which is the hypercars, because that's his racket.
It's the slums over here.
So then why are you over here?
He's helping the homeless.
Oh no.
I think Jason, yeah.